Hey, welcome back everybody to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Last episode we set out into the nether and I was looking for wither skeletons, and we also set up a witchwater automation farm, trying to get some wither skeletons going in our mob farm here. And I have to tell you that I did not get a single hit so far. I explored the nether for a much longer. Can I actually show different dimensions here, or do I need to go there? I don't think I can switch dimensions. But anyway, and I posted the coordinates at the last video in a reply, and around that area, just south of it pretty much, altogether I found 4 nether fortresses. Really close together, like within a few hundred blocks. And I spent a lot of time in there, and I noticed there's very little mobs overall. Very little, especially in the fortresses. Only thing I get to spawn there is the blazes out of the spawners. That's it. There's no regular skeletons, there is no magma cubes, and especially no wither skeletons. In about 1 hour of spending, flying between these fortresses, I found 1 wither skeleton. That was it. And, well, I said that's no future. And I just don't feel like doing the crop right now. So this morning I spent about an hour and a half on here and built this guy. You guys see, that's a regular drop tower mob farm, and I kind of like the design. I liked it. It's not cobble. That's important to me, and I'll show you guys in a second. I have not tested it yet. I have not turned it on. I don't know if it works or not, but the idea is this is a 25 block drop, and oh, perfect. This is perfect. Right now I could go sleeping, which I'm gonna do, but I wanted to show you guys one thing that you might notice. I have the cheat on here for turn rain off, and that is simply because I'm making YouTube videos, and it is simply a pain in the butt to always have to deal with the rain. So when it's night, I have no problem sleeping to turn it off. Well, I want to sleep anyway to make it day. But if in the future, if there's rain during the day, I will use this right here to turn the rain off. And I think it's okay. It doesn't give me any advantage. I don't have any solar power yet. And even then, it gives me only very little advantage. But you guys, I hope you understand that for you're making YouTube videos, it's for you guys. You don't have to deal with the rain, the bad picture, the noise of the rain falling. So I decided to I looked at mods first, and I'm like, why am I overthinking this? If this is built into NEI, so I'm just going to use this. Anyways, so this guy right here is 25 blocks drop. And it's not really that I'm probably ever going to use this with fall damage. I am not planning on using this. But I built it this tall so I can stand here AFK, and the mobs will spawn. If you're further than 24 blocks away, mobs spawn by themselves. So I made this 25 tall from here, so that should put my head 24 blocks out of range. I think that's good enough. And yeah, I covered this up with covers because there's actually, you guys can see here, there's obsidian. I put obsidian in this ring and underneath, and just in case creeper or some explosions will they can't destroy it. So the slabs might pop off and so on, but then the only thing that could come out is baby zombies. No other mob should ever get out of this. I don't know if I ever need the obsidian, but hey, we got obsidian. Why not just make it tough? And I figured covering up so you can see it. So let's go ahead and go on the top so we can try this out. Bam. And you guys saw that I made the actual tower with half slabs. This is dark. It doesn't let any light through. But I wanted half slabs so I can see them fall. I know it's working or not. That was the whole idea. And this up here, the same thing, is going to be dark. And I had to put the redstone lamps on top. If I put them in, because this is the lower half slab. No, that's the upper half slab, sorry. It is the upper half slab, so these lights would have stuck in half a block. And once we close this off and turn the lights off, it should go. Now, what did I do on the inside? Oh my goodness. Can I please get in here? Thank you. Just regular vanilla mob farm. You guys have seen these many times. That's why I didn't want to build it on camera or time lapse. It's boring. We got these 4 platforms, and they each have these slabs right there. There's always 2 gap to each side. Spiders only spawn if they have a 3 by 3 by 2 high area. So now, because there's 2 blocks maximum in every direction on these platforms, we're never going to have spiders. And the entire thing is only 2.5 blocks tall, so I will never have Endermen. And reason being is I wanted it 2.5 so mobs can still walk over this without getting stuck. And in this version of Minecraft with these mods, I don't know what causes it, but you guys know zombies and so on, they destroy torches, jack-o'-lanterns, fence gates, maybe, I'm not sure, signs, trapdoors, they rip all that off. So over here, I was trying to figure out what am I going to put here, right? So I'm trying these clay strips. So the mobs will still think, hopefully, that this is a full block and walk over and fall down. And then, well, they get flushed in over here and fall down. And on the bottom, I'm going to have water, or witch water, I should say, so they don't take any fall damage when they fall down. And then I can, for the time being, manually kill them. Trying to get the heads from the wither skeletons that are gonna the skeletons that turn into wither skeletons in the witch water down there. And later on, I want to add a grinder down there, so it just automatically grinds them for me. So right now, if this works, like I said, I didn't build this in this Agrarian Skies in single player, nothing. I just built it here. Hopefully it works. We won't even have any need for Cursed Earth, because, well, if mobs are getting flushed down, they're great. And then we can still get the mob essence. So let's test this out and close this off. And we'll turn the lights off and see if they fall first of all. This happens so often, I don't get this. This is so annoying that you place a half slab and then it goes into the upper or lower position, even you don't want that. So lights are off. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm gonna check here, yeah, it's completely dark. F7, see all red X's. So even with the half slabs, we're gonna be able to see it nicely. And let's go down. Yep, I know. That's so nice with this jetpack. It just, user's about to die, activating hover mode. And wow, this came flying at me, cool. So now let's see if we get any mobs to come down here. They should be, there we go, bam. And they're dying right now, of course, due to fall damage. And so what did I make also is, check it out. I made an alumite cleaver. And apparently, I don't know if this is due to iguana tweaks or the settings that Jada did, you cannot use paper for any of the parts. So I did alumite, obsidian, netherrack, because I don't know, that just felt like doing that. And we have no modifiers on it. So I need to level this, and right now we only have 20% chance to beheading, which sucks. It's not very good, but it's the best I can do. So now, oh my lord, so many mob drops already. Where is my witch water bucket? Did I bring that? No, I did not. All right, let's get this real quick. And over here, just so you guys know, I added 2 barrels for spruce because I wanted to keep up on the spruce. Bucket, there we go. There's these 2 that we had in the autonomous activator. And I can probably leave all this gobbledygook here real quick, just so it's out of my inventory. Don't need you. And the rest stays with me, and this one can go away also. Cool. Angel blocks stay with me. And yeah, you guys see there's a few of them that are armored that are gonna survive the drop. Well, this one guy is not armored. Why did you survive this? And he's an almost full life. Oh, he spawned down here, of course, because there's no more torch. Alright, so let's put this, and I should be able to put this in the middle. That's how I want it. So all the mobs get pushed to the outside, and I should also get the drops to come out here. Let's pick all this up. And bad thing is I cannot see a thing. There's some stuff in here. Yeah, they should be getting pushed to the outside if they're not standing directly in the middle. So let's get this cleaver out. And I am most likely gonna spend quite some time here now. Actually, let's put this in here for actually both of them, just so I have nothing on the bar here, so I can, you know, just do organized inventory like this. And let's see if we're getting any lucky in here. They're definitely angry zombies. There's some skeletons. I did get some necrotic bones. I got 4 of these from our farm here. Come on. And, you know, if I keep doing this, then this cleaver should eventually level and maybe we get some good stuff by default. On this one also, I tried to put on a leadstone capacitor, the lowest one. Didn't go on there. I still don't know why we cannot put anything on the Tinker's tool that has to do with capacitors, and we could still later on charge our Thaumcraft wands. So let's check here what we've gotten so far. Alright, so we are getting wither skeletons with the bone. And I was thinking we could even do the grinder. The only thing is that, of course, here I would have to move the solar panel quite far. So I do want to use solar for this. I don't want to, you know, run pipes or something with... You guys remember that I said that I want to keep making the culinary generators, and then when I have 8 and the cobble, which we need to get going, I was thinking of doing that this episode. Start with the automatic cobble compressing, because we're gonna need some compressed cobble, and it's gonna take a while. So, is that a spider? I just saw a spider. Why do we have spiders? Alright, thanks for that, I guess. Let's eat, and let's go upstairs and disable this real quick, so we can take a look inside. Oh my god, is there many mobs in here? Are you kidding me? And there's spiders. I don't understand why there's spiders. I checked on the wiki. Maybe I'm seeing 1.8 information that... Look at the amount of mobs. That they changed it to 3x3. Maybe it was 2x2 before. Which would be a real bummer, because I did not want to have spiders down here, but... What? What is happening? Oh my god. We need to get a grinder so we can completely close this off. So we don't get any of these little ones. Do regular spiders turn into... Why is there so much stuff blowing up? Well, I'm glad I used obsidian. Did I leave the lights on? I think I did, right? Yes. Alright guys, I think we need to make a grinder just so we can have this, you know, continuously keep killing for us. Let's check here real quick. Did I get anything yet? Oh my lord, look at the amount of heads. That's gonna be a nightmare. I wonder... we're gonna test this real quick before I make the grinder. I want to see if filing cabinets work with that. So this goes in here. I'm gonna start putting string in here, and of course I need to make a bunch of barrels and stuff so I can sort all this, because in a skyblock I do like to keep everything possible, and then things, you know, like glowstone, redstone, sugar and sulfur and coal should all go into the ME system automatically. Let's take all these heads out for a second. And I am sure this one won't work because this is a different ID. And apparently not these either. Let's see. Let's get a filing cabinet. I think we made a few of those for a quest, didn't we? Yes, okay. Let's get these guys out. And I don't need the bucket right now. And put this in here. So let's see. These right here, 5066. They should all go in here. Very good. So these are easily, even the ones with the :5 right there. That's nice. Very, very good. Let's put all these in here. And this one we can put... Oh, this one worked, even though it's a complete different ID. Don't know how that works. And this one too. So only the angry Enderman, the Enderman head doesn't work. Alright, so we gonna need something different for this. And applicable to obsidian. So what is this here? Can I apply this to that? You know, I never tried that. Let's try this real quick. I did make the forge, of course, so I can make the cleaver. Let's see if I can apply one of these guys. No, I can't. I don't know how this works. I never figured out these heads. I should probably look into it. Alright guys, let me get the grinder, and then the solar panel, let me show you that one first. The solar panel. The lowest one here, you know, it's quite easy to make. It's just a blank redstone, and this mirror is just a three glass and a silver. I mean, it's super cheap to make. And to make the next one, which generates 32 RF a tick, just takes 8 of these around the redstone reception coil. And how much this? I would like to go for this one because that generates 128. All it takes is 4 of these. What does this take? Mirror with lapis. That's easy to make. And of course the machine frame and the redstone. So let me make the grinder and one of these, and then we'll set it up over there and see if the grinder can keep up with the amount of mobs that we're getting. Alright, I got a bunch of materials together and prepared this. I brought these 2 chests from over there here, so I don't need to run so far. Now let's pick up the switch water again, so I don't have anything flowing around. And all I did is run the leadstone flux duct from here to over there. So I'd say we place this guy here first so he can start charging. Bam. And it's charging quite fast. I liked it. It was just a lot of crafting. It's very cheap to make. Very cheap. I'm blown away how cheap this is. And I was even thinking that maybe if I noticed that this internal charge here can't keep up due to night and maybe rain and so on, that I might tie up the redstone lamps on the top here to a daylight sensor. So at night the lights turn on, nothing spawns, and then during the day it turns off again. But we'll see. Is there actually a rain sensor? Does that exist? I know they sometimes do. There's just a rain muffler. I don't see a rain sensor. Let's check for sensor. No, just a daylight sensor. Okay, because that would have been cool to make it an AND, or I should say a NOT gate. So if it's not night and not raining, then turn off the lights. But anyway, we'll figure that out when we get to it. So, and then I figured, oh, okay, I get it back. Whew. I gotta make a magnet. I know there's a magnet in the pack. I really gotta make this here. And we're just gonna put this grinder right there. Bam. So everything that comes down here, of course I'm still gonna have the water here, should come in here. And let me close this up here real quick so I don't keep falling in. Okay, so I made a bunch of sorting from refined location because I'd like to do it with this. I have never done much with it, but it would be nice to have this instant transfer. Okay, so we're gonna put the chest right there. Everything goes in the chest. If this chest ever is full, the grinder will automatically turn off. Okay, how we doing here? Oh wow, up to 300,000 already. That's insane. Wow. And now I gotta figure out where am I gonna put the barrels. I kind of wanted to have them along here, so maybe I should have not closed this off already. And I'm gonna lose some of them, but who cares? They're just slabs. And then come to, let's do it in this row, so I have one behind it in case I need to run something behind it. And then we should be able to use these sorting connectors here and then go in the floor. Oh, well, it's okay if there's one step, who cares? And then here, how am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna put one more, and then I'm actually gonna place like 3, 4 this way, everything that way. And there's still one that I need to figure out how we can do it. And that's tricky because let's see here. If I put this one, if I replace this one here, let's no, I'm such a knucklehead. Oh well, we lost one. They're cheap to make. If I put this sorting interface right there, and I would like to put, where did I put it? In here. This filing cabinet with the heads is going to need one of these sorting interfaces, because while there's... Oh, wow. Okay, that's not good. Let's go back in. I probably need to shift right click maybe. Let's try this again. Shift right click. Alright, so it placed it now. So don't right click the sorting interface with that. Let's see what mob this is. All head crumbs, head crumbs. So even this is Minecraft. So I'm wondering if I can maybe the skull and head. We're gonna try this out. Let's take out this head and let's take out, where was a skull? Right there. Let's take out these. And let's see if we can set this here. Custom filter. I know there is a head crumbs here, so I could definitely use that. Let's just do that. If I can find it. So everything head crumbs. But I was figuring that I could do head and skull like this and see what happens. Sorry, my phone just rang. So we're gonna say head and skull and head crumbs for sure. And that is whitelisted priority. I'm just gonna leave it normal. And now see if when we put this in here, if it will put it in there. It doesn't look like it does. What is this here? User filter, normal, direction connected east. How do I... this is east. So it's connected on the east side. How do I tell it to use the inventory on top? Maybe filing cabinets don't work. Wildcard character. Maybe I don't need the actual asterisks. Let's do it like this. Anything with head and skull. And I know that every time you do that, you have to put stuff new into the sorting chest. I don't know how we're gonna be able to do that. Skeleton, skull, head. Maybe it's case sensitive. Right, what did it say here? Separate filters with a comma. Or dictionary lookup prefix. No. Let's do asterisk. Asterisk. It should work if this goes, you know, any kind of regex and stuff. And we're gonna have to put this in and out again. Well, what bothers me is that even if I take this filter off right now, let's take it off. It doesn't take the head crumbs sorting. So this is from head crumbs from the mod. So it should put this in there. So I'm guessing that filing cabinets just don't work. I have no idea how we can do this. This sucks. This would have been nice. It is set to whitelist head crumbs. What if I just do asterisks? Everything. Because it will only allow something in a filing cabinet that can actually go in there. Let's see, maybe I'm overthinking this. And this should be connected. I mean, this is what these connectors are for. So, that kind of bums me out now. I don't know how we're gonna do this with the refined relocation. That's why I haven't upgraded these barrels yet. So we might have to do everything with ducts again, because those will work for sure. All right. Well, I showed it on camera. I maybe you guys can tell me how this can work. There must be one dark spot up there, because the time I just slept at night, I had a few mobs fall down, and I don't think there's any left. So something must be spawning up there. So looking through this stuff, this is like the major stuff. Even putting ender pearls, even though, well, we should never get any ender pearls from here, but I want this to be ready for in case we are gonna make an auto spawner or something. Then I would probably add this like over here, and then, you know, pipe the items into these same barrels. So I just want to kind of get everything done. Oops, wrong chest. So everything out of this one I have in these barrels, and now I was looking through this stuff here. I'm gonna need more barrels, like the sticks. I don't want to void anything. I want everything to be caught. And then I'm gonna put void upgrades on the barrels. And I made the reinforced servo here for this because it has an extraction rate of 1 second and a max stack size of 64, just so this chest stays empty as quick as possible. And I don't think there has been anything but leather armor. So it's gonna be tricky because, you know, there are certain items that I really want to keep, like, well, notch apple here, hearts, bottles, sugar, fine. But then I get to this stuff like these dyes and the petals. So I'm not sure if we might have a trash can at the end. It is quite possible. But for the time being, how I figured, because I'm running out of room, it really needs a lot of room here. I figured, why am I down here? I can fly. I just gonna put the conduits, like, oh, the ducts I should say, like this. And then I'm gonna put a second row of barrels on the top. So I think these guys are pretty smart now. Just like this. I don't like how loud this jetpack is. Oh, I gotta turn this one. I don't know if I can wrench them or not. And 10th. Alright, let's see if I can wrench this. I don't think I can. Let me just break it right away. Yep. Oh, thank you. And you go there. Cool. So I have these like that, and then we're gonna have another filing cabinet over here for potions. Did I bring one? No. So one for potions, and then one for, let's see if it even works. Let's put the potions in here. I know these work, so any kind of potion is gonna go into these, but oh, these are gold boots. No, I'm not catching these. I am just gonna let these go. The same with bows. I'm just gonna avoid them. They're gonna go to the trash can. Now, music discs I do want to keep. These are just too hard, and there is some items that I don't know. I think Botania needs music discs for something, and I forgot what else. Oh, I already took this one. Yeah, I still need the heart, the bottle, and the sugar. I already have the sugar. Alright, good. Let's try this. I'm gonna need my pick, and you two come with me. So I'm gonna have to add these two in the end, and then all the way in the end here, we are going to add the trash can. And I'm hoping that it's not gonna void too much. Yeah, I have a better idea. Oh, okay. So let me put all these things away here. I think these two super special items are gonna put here and there. And let me just lock all this and put the other stuff in the top. Alright, that's a lot of stuff, and most of it we're probably never gonna use. You know, spider eyes, zombie brains, rotten flesh, sugar, bottles. We're never going to use as many. Sticks is not bad. You know, I'll take out a few stacks every once in a while and put them in the ME. And now I added another one of these 81 slot compact chests that I just made, and I added an extra pipe. I did not want to put it directly next to this because I was worried that instead of putting the music discs in here, it might put it directly in the chest. And the same with potions. So I just added one, and then once I, you know, see, hey, we're really catching everything I care about, then I'm gonna replace this probably with a trash can. But this should take a while, you know, to fill up. And now all we gotta do is put a regular chest here, bam. And I think from here, I'm gonna go up. Yeah, fine. Let's do it like this. That's okay. And now I need to come. I want to come. I know it's a long distance, but I do want this to look somewhat nice. And how high is this? Is this high enough? Yeah, I can walk under it, so we can just pull it over like this. and come over here. I want everything to come from one side and go in. And we'll see if this is going to be too much trouble. And we can always change it. That's no problem. And now put the servo here and set it, of course, to no blacklist. Don't care about any of the other gobbledygook here. Nearest first. Hey, I never seen this. Furthest first. Random. Round robin. Yeah, nearest first. That makes sense now, doesn't it? Okay, I think this is all we need. We got power. Let's go ahead and turn this on. And then I'm gonna let this run, I don't know, half an hour or something, hour, however long, and see what's happening here. What is going on? Why are these redstone lamps missing? I mean, seriously, is anything safe from these guys? I mean, this is unreal. Alright guys, let me fix this. Alright, I've figured I'm gonna change. I'm putting covers, glass covers underneath each one of them, because I am wondering if maybe zombies were standing on top of these slabs and were able to reach these redstone lamps, which would be crazy. I mean, I don't like that they can destroy these blocks. I think it's so stupid, honestly. Just a pain in the butt. But anyway, so now we got this all there, and they have the cover, so hopefully it will not happen again. And let's turn off the lights. And it is night, which I should have probably changed, but this gives me a chance to see, and I gotta get rid of this. Cool, got it. To see how well I gotta probably put something up here real quick. F7. It doesn't show that anything can spawn up here, but I don't trust it. I just don't trust it, so I'm gonna just put a torch here and here for now. And yeah, that's not gonna work, guys, is it? Oh, let's put witch water right there so they stop dying, and get all this stuff here. Let's put this in here, and we can actually check. Oh yeah, this is pumping these items out fast. This servo is good. I might upgrade the servos on our ore processing over there. And let's see. I just want to see this guy actually killing something. There we go. Okay, so it works. Alright guys, what I'm doing real quick is I'm gonna go to the nether, and I'm gonna get some clouds, because even with that witch water, I have a lot of these mobs that fall down that just die. Oh, look at that. But these are sulfur. The problem with that is, I can show you guys. I didn't bring the bow. These sulfur clouds, if they get hit with fire, they explode. So there's an explosion around it. So I'd like to get some of these. I think they're called ash clouds or something. I actually looked in the overworld a minute ago. I could have sworn that I've seen some. Get out of here, Wisp. I don't have time for you. I thought that I saw some regular clouds, but I couldn't find them anymore. Hey, why can I not land in you? Since when? Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna collect these ash clouds here real quick, and then we'll place them probably on top of the obsidian, and then on top of that we're gonna put the witch water, and then I shouldn't have any more mobs, because I saw a ton of skeletons die when they fell down, and well, I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to be one liquid or water source block, so should save you. So it's possible that, you know, the witch water maybe doesn't count as. Where's the torch? Is the torch over here? Maybe the witch water doesn't count as something that, you know, dampens your fall. Oh, there it is. There would have been some closer, but I didn't see those. So let's go back home. I don't have time for you. Leave me alone. Get out of here. I don't want to play with you. Yeah, go to the overworld. So hopefully that will fix it. Oh, let's get back to the farm. I could have sworn there was a cloud here, but I can't find it anymore. It doesn't matter. And I think I disabled it. Oh yeah, I did not put half slabs. I made a bunch of glowstone nooks and placed them up here. It's impossible that there's still a spawning space up here. And I'm hoping that that will fix it. And I don't have any way of actually testing if that is going to work. Meaning, come on. Can I please? Oh, I put it up over here, one higher. Thinking that if there's two, see that's a wither skelly right there, and that was another one, but we don't seem to get any wither skeleton skulls. All this gobbledygook here that nobody cares about. It sucks that we can't get that, but so let's see here. Let's put the, because this is a 3 high, so it should still kill everything that lands up here. And this one here is gonna be a little tricky now to place, but I have an idea for that. So let's put this here just so I can actually land and take these two out real quick. And then I can put, where is it? No, I can just place it right there. Bam. No, you gotta be kidding me. I cannot get a break, can I? Nothing fall on my head, please. So, do I need to make slime blocks, maybe? Will they not get flushed away? Let's try that out. Yeah, slime blocks, I don't know if they're gonna keep bouncing up and down. We'll see in a second. How much slime do I have? I've got the slime brick. Let me see if that dampens your fall. Whoa. I'm not doing anything. This is automatic. And now it's stopped. It's gonna be funny. If these mobs keep bouncing up and down, we're gonna have to try that just for the heck of it. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah. Let me put this here again. Easier time getting in. Okay, let's put these guys here. And like I said, the grinder should have no problem. I don't know if mobs will keep bouncing or not, but important is it doesn't flush it away. Okay, let's close this hatch, turn it back on, and see if this will work. So I don't have any more mobs dying when they fall down. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Everything is supposed to get killed down there. Wow, jetpack saved me. I like this actually. I think it's pretty cool. No. Let's just watch it from back here. It does bounce up and down, but that could be just the liquid it's in. Let's see if it still gets killed. Yep, it looks like the grinder killed it. There's a wither skelly right there. But it's the one with the bow, not the actual wither skeletons actually have a sword. So I don't know if that is the reason that... But now the thing is that I am getting mob essence. Already 38, almost 39 buckets. So what we can do now is actually make ourselves a safari net. They exist here, right? Yes. Bam. Let's make... I need 4 ender pearls, of course. And we can get 1 safari net. I don't even know, like I said, we don't even need cursed earth, but I would really like to get, I'm looking for these. I got 2, interesting. So I must have killed an enderman somehow. Not in here, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I'm running low on ender pearls, this is really driving me bonkers. So, but I want to finish everything with mob spawning today. I think that is a good thing, so that is out of the way. Because I have an idea for using these mobs for something else later. So what I'm going to do now is go to the nether. And I'm going to look for a wither skeleton. And then capture it. And then we'll set up an auto spawner room with another grinder. And then we can use that there for anything. Also, you know, cows and sheep, whatever we want. You know what, that is actually a good test right now. Because... I want to see if we can even capture these guys. Yes, alright, so we can capture them. So that's good. Let me place this back again. I wanted to just make sure that this actually works because I believe the golden lasso, I think we tried that. That doesn't work on these animals. You gotta make them not mad at you somehow. Alright guys, I'll be back when I have that wither skeleton in the net. Alright, I'm just crafting an auto spawner. It's been quite some time since the last cut. And I'm gonna need to bring regular. How many buckets does it say here? Extraction rate 50%, and this one is 75%. You know what? Let's not mess around. Let me see if I can make 2 of these. I don't have any more electrum, huh? Okay. Electrum is gold. Let's just get this and silver. And let's cook this up real quick. I don't want to mess with the slower ones anymore. If we have all these materials. Okay, it's set off to that. That is all I need. And now you can auto push this out and bring it into the ME system. I know the episode is already super long, but I really wanted to finish this project today. I did go to the nether and I captured a wither skeleton. And you guys see out there, I put a little platform, just 5 by 5, and then at night an enderman spawned and I also captured that one. So now we can actually work on what we want. So over here I changed this up a little bit. I just put some dark glass here. Just so, I don't know, I just like this look better. That way I can see what's going on in there and we can see them die. It's working really nice. The barrel, the drum has been full for a long time. And this one is, you know, always filling up. Got another one of these, I don't care. Ooh, 2 dispensers. But that's fine. I can see that there's really nothing here I want to keep. Some things would be nice to disenchant, like Feather Falling 4. But do we really need it? No, this is a sky block, so I'm not worried. And then I added this servo here with the pipe going in a trash can, and I can turn this on. And you guys see all this is getting voided. And I'm going to keep this system for the time being because, well, this is not chunk loaded. So this is only going when I'm actually on. So I can keep my eye on this. And I'll just let this empty now. And I built this little room over here. On the inside it's 9 by 9 because as far as I know regular spawning rules still apply. And the grinder here should be, it's already full with energy. And this little mob essence this guy is gonna make, I'm not gonna pipe out. I'm just gonna leave it in there. I don't care. And up here I just added some lights, but simply for the point that we are gonna have conveyor belts in here. But in case I ever turn off the auto spawner, there's gonna be like a 5 by 5 area where we can still have mobs spawn. And I just want to make sure that I only get what I'm actually putting in the auto spawner. And that reminds me, I still need to make some conveyor belts. And let's just make a stack. That should be good. And put that over here. Did somebody just shoot me over here? Apparently they did. Wow, I even though this is half slabs right here, I had to add these nooks because I still had a zombie spawn up here, and I think they can spawn on top of these red net cables, which is crazy. That's crazy to me. So, I did bring 1 lever, but not a second one. All right, sorry about that. Let me just get a second one. It's already late in the episode. I think I mentioned that already, but I really want to get this done today. So let me just put, and this doesn't need to be at a fancy spot, so we're just gonna put it right here. And I need to set this one first to cable only standard. Yeah, let's go standard. Bam. Turn on the lights, so inside it's light now. And now we can place the auto spawner right there. And when I stand up here, I should be able to reach the auto spawner, so I don't ever need to come in this room. And I possibly need to do this here, and I wanted to do that like that, just because sometimes I remember in the past things step on top of this, and I don't need anything up here, no, because this is going to be closed with half slabs like this. Okay, go down. Okay, cool. So I don't need anything up top here. Now, of course, this guy still needs mob essence. The power all comes from these two from that solar panel over there. And we'll see how good that can keep up. And the mob essence, you guys see, I put the pipe going out. It's going underneath and coming up over here and over and goes into that auto spawner. Oops, that's not what I need. I need this right here. Bam. And we should be able to turn this on. And this is going to suck this dry very, very quickly. Because these pipes all hold like at least a bucket or something. So, but this should fill over here already. And yeah, it's full. Awesome. Cool. I want yes. And of course, now the trick is, and I wonder if I'm going to be able to reach that. I might have to put a trapdoor up here. This is how you disable it. I don't want this to be enabled. So now we can put in the Enderman because that is what we really want. And now let's close this up real quick and see if I can reach it still from up here. Both the lever and also, you know what? I actually don't think I need these. No, I don't need these. There's never going to be a half-tall mob spawning up here. There's not a chance. No, those were unnecessary. Okay. And bam, bam. Almost done. There we go. And I should be able to reach... Yes, I can reach the lever and I can reach this. So I can change, you know, spawners, whatever I want. And yeah, I think this is good. So now the last thing we need to do is, of course, impulse item duct. We need to come over here. And we are going to do this... Let's start from... Ah, did I not bring a chest? Dang it. That's okay. Can I combine these? No, we can't do that. Alright, let me get a chest. I always like to have the chests. And there we go. Oh yeah, trying to rush, get this done. But now I forgot the conveyor belts. But we'll do these in a second. So then from here we go straight up. And over like this. It's one higher, but that's fine. That way it's out of the way. Oh, lag. And we're coming in like this. Alright, let me get down here. It's easier. So all this goes in the same sorting. And of course, I also want to turn this off now. So make sure that we don't get anything else. Alright, so this is done. Now let's go inside. And this is the little painful part. Because it's going to push us around. I could make the rubber boots, but meh. I just needed a few more of these conveyor belts. And apparently, in this version of Mine Factory Reloaded, you can walk on these. They don't push you around, which is awesome. I love it. Alright, so now we got everything. I'm actually bringing it down to a 3x3. Just in case sometimes mobs walk against them. So they might be just outside of the 5 range. I'm not sure. And this conveyor belt right here will turn on as soon as they flip the lever. You guys see that? So I have the Enderman in here. And if I'm not mistaken, everything should be fine. Let me just close this hole. Boom. Alright. Now let's see. I can leave the lights on. It should not make a difference. And this is 3 tall. Ooh. Is the conveyor belt gonna... if that counts as 3 tall. Oh, that would be a bummer. But I think it does. Let's just see if it works. There we go. It does. So, but it spawned it right here. And there's an ender pearl. I kind of want to see if they also spawn in the back. Because if I limit this to a 3x3, the spawns, I believe, are going to be slower. But I cannot confirm this. Let's see. But we're getting ender pearls. That's what everything was about, to get ender pearls. So now we can, you know, make tesseracts and so on. So it does look like this is spawning them only here. But let's see. When this work timer goes down, the idle, this energy, why... I just want to see, you know, every time the work goes up, I want to hear the Enderman spawn. Otherwise, it's a waste. And We should hear it. Yeah, that's what I feared. So, I think I need to raise this roof up one. I need to make this one higher, this entire thing. Ah, that sucks. That stinks. How many we got so far? 2, 3. Or what I could do, which would probably be easier to do, is use these conveyor belts here, because they are a block. So I could take these out and replace the floor with these, which are rails, which is... Oh yeah, we don't have railcraft. Guys, let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'm gonna use these conveyor belts right here, so I don't need to raise this up and move the pipes and stuff. Alright, these are not as easy to see which way they're facing, but you guys see there's an arrow on the side. So it's always placing it the way you are facing, which makes it easier. And then you see this works just like conveyor belts. I hope it does, because I can run against these quite easily. But we'll see. Only time will tell. And I gotta get one more in here. Bam. Alright, so let's get out of here and turn this on again. And see if it works. Close the hatch. And I gotta come from over here, turn this on. And we can keep our... That's definitely a lot faster replacing these than raising the whole roof here. And I haven't put that... Well, I guess I can put this on here so I don't forget. And I wanted to put a chest. Let's put that one right there, where I can put all the other safari nets that we're gonna make. I think I just saw one spawn over here. Let's wait one more. Hopefully it will spawn somewhere in the back so we can actually see him move. And otherwise, guys, that is it for today. It works. Sweet. Little long episode, but we got now automatic mob essence without cursed earth, which is actually really cool. Of course, if I am more than, I think it's 132 blocks or something away, it won't work. And if I'm not in this area, it won't work any well as good either. I think if I'm over here, we're gonna see there won't be many dropping down, because if you're further than 32 blocks away, mobs don't path anymore. So eventually it might not be bad to replace just the floor up here actually with cursed earth. I think that will then negate that rule, but I'm not sure about it. Otherwise, we're not gonna need that much mob essence. Wow, a lot of them just fell down. So maybe this is not in this pack, who knows. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'm gonna get us a lot of ender pearls. So next episode we can, you know, start with tesseracts and whoops, whatever else we have in stock for us. And yeah, until next episode, guys, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.